Now we're moving to design our About Us page, and I guarantee you it's gonna be an easy part because now you got all the basics and we got our header and footer section done already. So we're gonna edit with Elementor as we did before, but we have to make our page clear, so we're gonna customize our page from here. So for the main settings, we have the content layout. We're gonna make this one 100% from here, full width, and for the sidebar we're gonna leave it as it is, and for margins we're gonna disable that. Okay, then we have our header section in here, and for the top bar we're gonna disable our top bar and we're gonna leave the header enabled, and for main navigation menu we're gonna set it as our main menu, which is the only menu we have. And then for the title we're gonna disable that one, so we're gonna update that, and then we're gonna edit with Elementor. Now we have our page blank as we wanted with the footer section included. So we're gonna add a new section and we're gonna work on our header. If you don't see, we have our logo in here and our menu, but because they are in white, they are not visible. So we're gonna add a new section, and this section can be used for the other pages as well as a header. And when you have a WordPress theme, it comes with a header that you can customize, but we can customize our own so easily from here. Okay, so we're going to add our heading, and we're going to set a background for this section, and we're gonna stretch that section, and we're gonna add a background for this header. Okay, from here, classic, and we're gonna add this one. For example, let's insert media, and now we can control this section height, and maybe make it minimum height. We can control its minimum height from here, maybe like that. And this will be our header, and we can even increase it a little bit. And let's go back to our image, this one, and let's change its size, make it cover, and we can even add a parallax effect from here, and we can change its position from here, make it top center for example, or even bottom center. Okay, so it will be looking like that. So you can control which portion of your image will be displayed in that section. Okay, so, and let's preview it. Now you have your logo active and your website menu, and then you can go ahead and edit your title for this section. Now we're gonna call this one About Us page, for example, or even Get to Know Us, or anything you would like. We will try to get creative these days, and you can go with whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, actually the website's content is very crucial for your website's success as well. Then we're gonna style it and make it white like that. Then we can enable typography. Oh, let's make it in the center, and let's increase its size a little bit like that. And we have our font. Let's make this one Source Sans Pro, for example, and we can make it uppercase, and we can add some spacing between our letters, maybe not too much, maybe a little bit like that, and it's nice. But let's increase our sections height from here, and as you can see, it's all trial and error. You don't have to memorize these numbers. Later you can save that section and reuse it later in any other page you have, and change this title to make it Contact Us or even anything you would like. Let's increase our minimum height to maybe 310, and let's, okay, this looks nice. Now here's one more hint for this image background. It might be looking so nice, but always bear in mind your art direction and what you're giving as an indication. So let's try another color and see the difference between those images in affecting our art direction and our indication. I'm gonna use this one and insert it, and it will look even better. Okay, and I think it suits our direction as a modern way and even more related to our color scheme. So now we're gonna add a new section in here, and for the About Us page, it's so flexible, guys. You can add or insert whatever you would like in your website. For example, I'm gonna use a previously used section for a shortcut of styling and how to be creative and productive with the Elementor page builder. So we have that one. For example, we're gonna insert this one. I'm not gonna use the same section, but I'm gonna use the styling of that section for saving some time. So we have that section in here, and then I'm gonna replace that image in here with another one, this one. Reduce its size and make it maybe smaller. Then I'm gonna get rid of that section gradient to make it look clean. So I'm gonna go to our background and we have that color. I'm gonna make it like that, and for that color as well I'm gonna make it transparent like that. So we have a white background in our section and it could be looking nice. We can work on our sections layout from here and make it full width like that. And then I'm gonna edit this one and make it to the right like that. And then we need to reduce it a little bit again, maybe like that. And for the widget settings, we're gonna remove that space and make it 0, so there would be no space like that in here, to 0 like that. Now it looks nice, but we need to control these spaces in here and in here. And we have our image. First of all, we're gonna add some negative maybe margin, -20 to the right like that, to make our image starting with the beginning of our screen. Now we need to add some space in this area, so like we're gonna add some margin, maybe unlink that first. Maybe work from here, make this one 30 like that, okay, from the left. So we have more space. We can even make it 60 and try that out. Yeah, looks better like that. And also we have that thing that we can even customize our widget to make it like that if you would like to increase your typography and make it more to the right. And for the entire section, we're gonna reduce its height a little bit. So I'm gonna edit our section from here, layout, and make our height to minimum height. And we're gonna make it go for the minimums like that. So we have little space in here, and also we're gonna remove that space in a little while. Let's go edit our image in here, and we have our margin. We got -20, and from the bottom we're gonna add maybe -20 as well, maybe just -10, okay. So we got our image straight to the edge of our section, and now we need to edit our text and make it different. So we have our heading. We're gonna make this one maybe our story, or here our story, get to know us, whatever you would like to call this section. And now let's add a new section which is gonna be containing some counters, number counters, and we're gonna add a section background image first. This one, go to classic and image, and I'm gonna add this one for example, okay. And change its position, make it bottom center. So we got those nice colors which is matching our color palettes. And then we're gonna add our counters from here, counter in here, and it looks like that. And now we're going to customize this one, and then we're gonna duplicate it to save our time like that from here, okay. But we're not gonna duplicate it now, but we're gonna style it first, okay. So I'm gonna undo that by Command Z. So now we have our starting number. You can choose a starting number maybe from 50 or 60, anything you would like. And then we have the ending number for this one is 100, and also for the number prefix, for example, you can make this one starting with 500 but it will end to 100, so like you have to make them matching together. And I'm gonna set it back to 100, and you have your number suffix. You can add m to our suffix or anything you would like. Okay, and you have the duration, which is 2000 milliseconds, and you can make it faster or slower according to your desired effect, and you can leave that one activated for the 1000 separators for the big numbers. And now you have your title. You can call this one happy clients. Now you don't see it because it's in gray. We're gonna style it and make those in different colors. So we have the text color, we're gonna make it on white, and for the typography we're gonna enable that and make it anything else you would like. You can make this one thinner numbers or bold, and you can customize its size from here, maybe like that. And you can change the family, weight, transform, or anything you would like from here. Then we're gonna customize our title, which is in gray. We're gonna make it on white, and I think it needs some typographic customization. We're gonna make it Open Sans, and we're gonna make it bold, and we're gonna increase its size a little bit. And we can reduce its line height to make them even closer to each other. And let's make all of them uppercase. It will look even better. And let's go for the ending number and make it different, maybe 150. We can make that start from maybe 90 or so it won't be counting too much. And then we can go and adjust our section for the background cover. We can make that one size cover, and we can adjust our section's height from here. And let's stretch our section and adjust our height to make it minimum height. And then we're gonna control our height to make it less like that. I think this is nice. And now let's add background overlay for our section. We'll make it even better. Let's choose the black and make it a little bit lighter like that. Even better, I think. Let's clear it. See the difference? Okay. Re-enable it again, and it looks even better like that. We can preview our section every now and then to see how it looks like. Back to our section, we're gonna duplicate our counters. So we're gonna press on that one, 2, 3, 4 counters. Okay, and now we're gonna edit each of them and customize it. Make this one ending number, maybe we're gonna make our starting number to maybe 350, and we're gonna make that one maybe 390. I'm trying to keep like 60 numbers in counting. It's text, maybe innovations. And then we have our third widget. We can edit this one and make it 90, and we will make starting number to 30. We're gonna call this one maybe branches. And then we have the last one. We'll make it maybe any other number, for example. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one maybe 120 and start with the 60 maybe, and we're gonna make that one employee and so on. So it's like quick numbers about our company or your brand or anything you would like. It will look cool, and it's trend these days to use those numbers if you would like to, and you can go customize them the way you would like. You have many styling options for them. And also for the advanced, you can add some entrance animation. Make this one fade in like that, and also do the same for each of them. We should have done that to the first one before we duplicate it, but I think it's gonna look nice anyway. So fade in all of them. And let's review our section. And now we have our counters set, and they look very nice. Okay, you can add something to your section by adding some shape divider from here, and we're gonna go to style, and we have our shape divider. Gonna make this one I'm gonna use that hex color from Photoshop, or you can get that value by eyeballing to your image. I'm gonna enter our hex value like that, and now we have our shape divider matching a little bit the upper part of our website. We can make this one to be tilt opacity like that, and we can preview our website. And also you can control its height, so maybe reduce it a little bit, or even increase our height to make it like that. This could be an option for your website if you would like to keep it. It looks nice, but you have to bear in mind those colors. So maybe we need to play around with these colors and make it a little bit more saturated like that. Or even you can make this one to tilt like that, flipped to be like that, and we can make it all the way to this part. So we have a new and nice layout from scratch. And for this section we can add some border radius as a white stroke between both of them, which could be nice, or even another shape divider. So we have our border section in here. We can edit that section, and let's try some white borders. So let's go to styling, and we have the background, we have border, and then we're gonna make it solid, make its color white, and control only the top and bottom of our border like that. 10, or maybe 10 is too much, so let's make this one 5, and also for the bottom 5. Okay, so when you preview it, it will be looking like that. Looks really nice.